Alright, we're going to try some post-commentary today, and back with another match with the Sableye Shiftry deck, aka Fan Hammer. This will allow me to speed up the video so that these aren't so bloody long like they are when I live record or live narrate. I also tend to play a little bit better when I'm not having to talk about what I'm doing. I can just do it. So anyway, right off the bat we see an energy search, energy switch, so that, you know, energy switch is only running, well, there's several decks it's running right now actually. But we'll see what it is as soon as she flips her, or as soon as he, whatever, flips the basic over. And it looks like it's going to be a Ho-Oh deck, so Energy Switch is definitely something you're going to see four of, most likely in Ho-Oh. We get a pretty good lead though. We get Sableye, we get C-Dot, Skyro Bridge in the hand, that'll be pretty good. As well as Level Ball and Shirin, but it all gets in the way, so we'll have to see what we got to work with here. And that hand's kind of ugly, but I do have Random Receiver to bail it out. Gets out of Mewtwo, and looks like it accidentally attaches DCE to Ho-Oh, but switches it over to Mewtwo like they should. I'm going to put down some C-Dots, go ahead and put down another Sableye. Get a Crushing Hammer to knock out that DCE. Probably could have waited to see what I got off this, which is a Juniper, in case I got an Enhanced Hammer off a Shirin or something like that. But I don't want to discard a Sableye, so I go ahead and bench the third one, even though I usually only want to get two. We could catch her, but there's not really any need to catch her. I don't really feel too much offensive danger from Ho-Oh for whatever reason, so I think I'll just get back that switch that I discarded with Juniper and my Crushing Hammer. And we got a nice full hand to work with on the next turn. She's going to switch into Mewtwo and Juniper some stuff away. I don't know, for whatever reason I keep thinking that people who play Ho-Oh are all girls. I don't know why. Probably because the first match I ever saw uploaded on the top cut with Ho-Oh, it was a girl playing it. So I don't know why. Also because Phoenixes and they're rainbowy and pretty. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we're able to get a Crushing Hammer off on the Dark Energy, and hand's already pretty large. But we're just gonna make it pump it up larger. Get Shirin. Try to get that Level Ball, which is what I get, and we want to try to get Nuzleafs out ASAP. We will be able to get one of those evolved, and I could hold off till next turn, but I really want to get a second Nuzleaf in play. That way, if I already have a Devolution Spray in hand, so that way, if I'm able to get a Shiftry out next turn, I'll be able to bounce in between both of those Nuzleafs, and we'll be able to Giant Fan twice. So I'll get back. I think here's where I misclick. I meant to, or no, this is not where I misclick. That comes later. I'm gonna get back the Crushing Hammer and the Pokemon Communication. So all I need to do, I'm gonna chance Shirin drawing me a Pokemon so I can P-com that in to get my Shiftry out. And that looks like, okay, it looks like she got a Rebirth off there. Nice. And I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, Ho-Oh is able to do 20 plus 60 and actually knock out Sableye with Rainbow Burn, so yeah. So I do need to pay attention to Ho-Oh, and Shirin, I need you to get me a Pokemon of any kind. Actually just goes ahead and gets me 3 Pokemon, so he did quite well. We're gonna use Gaint Fan to get a Heads, and bye-bye Ho-Oh. This is a fantastic thing to use against Ho-Oh. Shuffle, it works against Eos well too. Just shuffle all those energies that just got put into play from the discard. You know, Ho-Oh decks have to go through a lot just to get Ho-Oh in the discard pile along with all those energies. And if you just say, nope, back in the deck with you, oh, that must be really annoying. Anyway, we also have Darkrai in hand. I'm not going to bench it just yet, though. I think I'm going to be content to... looks like I could actually evolve again, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and Junk Hunt. This turn, the time between this turn and the end of the next turn, it's going to be a total of, I think it's going to be the same number of Giant Fans either way. Yeah, it's going to be 2 Giant Fans either way. Either the Shiftry's going to stay down, and then I won't be able to play it to evolve that same one, or I can just play it twice next turn. So I tend to like Giant Fans if you can get them like twice in succession. It seems to be a little bit stronger. She rebirths again, and gets the that, and this time she's not going to attack with Ho-Oh. Instead, the energy will just get moved up to Mewtwo, so that Mewtwo can do 80 with X-Ball. And that puts me down 6-4. I don't have an energy, but I top deck one, so that was absolutely perfect. I did put up Sableye. I did have a dark patch, but obviously I wouldn't have been able to attach and retreat. So whiff on a giant fan and whiff on a second one. Yep, whiff on a second one. So let's see. I'm going to catch up the Ho-Oh to buy a little bit of time. I forget if that thing's got a 1 or 2 retreat cost. Okay, it does have 2. Crushing Hammer, and looks like I get play 2 of them. Looks like I get 2 heads. Or no, looks like I opt for the Ho-Oh energy so that it can't come up and do 80 next turn. That's right. Because if Ho-Oh got an energy drop on it, it would be able to do 80. If Mewtwo got an energy drop, it would only be able to do 60. So that's why I plucked the one off Ho-Oh right there. Now I decided to drop Darkrai, and she does have Bouffalant, so that's going to be able to 2-hit KO Darkrai if it ever gets the energy. So I'm going to not allow it to get the energy, is my game plan there. And I think here's where no. At some point I'm gonna misclick, and I'm gonna waggle the mouse around. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what I junk hunted for there, because I just got end back in the deck, and that's a pretty good hand to get end into though. He's gonna catch her. Get a cheap prize off the C-Dot. Due to having that Level Ball, I would have been able to evolve that on the next turn, but oh well, what can you do? So we're gonna Giant Fan, get a heads. And Mewtwo with 2 energy and an Eviolite is going to get chucked back into the deck. That's sort of the price you pay with Ho-Oh, is you try to get the quick acceleration as opposed to the more long-term with Eels. And if you just run out of ways to get Ho-Oh in the discard pile, since I'm not going to be knocking them out for you, then your deck kind of sputters out. So let's see what we're doing here. I think we're getting a Level Ball. I checked to see if I can get a C-Dot plus Nuzleaf, and I believe I've got 2 Nuzleafs prized. So we'll just get a backup Sableye. That'll be fine. And what do we want to junk hunt for? We get a Devolution Spray, or try to. Devolution Spray and Catcher. No, Devolution Spray and Hammer. There we go. I think that's what I got. So that'll just allow us to continue to energy deny. As you see there, Giant Fan is probably wiped out about 5 energy in play, which is, it's pretty good. Fails a Rebirth Flip, and even though Ho-Oh gets the energy back in the discard pile here, being able to discard it, if she succeeds in a Rebirth, sure, the energy comes back out, but so does the Ho-Oh. And if the Ho-Oh is not in the discard pile, it can't use Rebirth. So, therefore, it's still going to be a good idea to Crushing Hammer. And we get another Giant Fan, or Gaint Fan, as TCG-0 has typoed it. And up comes the Bouffalant as we remove 2 more energy from play and leave her with nothing in play in terms of energy. We're going to Devo Spray one of these back up. And what do we want to junk hunt for? We will junk hunt a... I don't really think we need Level Ball anymore. Probably Devolution Spray. That's what we're going to focus on from here on out. And there's a 1 and 2. Looks like we get back 2 Devolution Spray. That's good. That'll let us do... actually, we'll only be able to do 1 on the next turn, but we'll set ourselves up for more on future rounds. So there's another Giant Fan. Looks like this might be a turn to Night Spear. Since we will have both the Shiftrys back in the hand after this turn. We also get the Giant Fan there, knocks out one of the Bouffalants back in the deck. And now we got 2 Shiftry in the hand, ready to evolve. And she put up Bouffalant. I don't really want to KO Ho-Oh, but I'm perfectly okay KOing Bouffalant. So we'll Night Spear. Bouffer, of course, will make it only deal 70. Not too big a deal. If it's active, it's going to be a 2-hit KO either way. It does definitely play a big role in bench damage, though. And it looks like she just concedes after that. Rebirth miss. And that is Fanhammer versus Ho-Oh. If you can get their Ho-Ohs, just chuck whatever they accelerate out. Just endure it a little bit, chuck it back in the deck, and apparently it makes people upset. So, thanks for watching. This video, of course, much shorter than our normal TCGO videos. Let me know if you guys like post narration equal to or better than live narration. I feel like I play a little bit better when I don't live narrate. It seems like every time I record and live narrate I lose, so that's probably why. We're definitely gonna try out some post commentary regardless, but do let me know if one is nicer than the other. Also, let me know what speed you guys think is better. This was at 150 times speed. I think I covered most of the important plays anyway. Thanks for watching. Later days.